The Audit Committee occupies a central position within the corporate governance framework by acting as the principal interface between the Board of Directors, the internal audit function, and the external auditors. As an independent committee composed entirely of non-executive directors, NEDs, with at least one member possessing recent and relevant financial expertise, the Audit Committee strengthens accountability, transparency, and stakeholder confidence by ensuring that assurance functions operate independently and effectively. Within the program, the Audit Committee is regarded as a critical governance mechanism that supports board oversight of financial reporting, risk management, internal control, and audit quality. Through its interaction with both internal and external auditors, the committee helps ensure that governance systems remain effective while safeguarding shareholder interests and organizational integrity. The relationship between the Audit Committee and the internal audit function is founded upon the principle of independent assurance. Internal audit provides objective evaluations of internal controls, governance arrangements, risk management systems, and operational efficiency, while the Audit Committee ensures that the function remains sufficiently independent from executive management to perform its responsibilities objectively. Effective oversight by the Audit Committee strengthens the credibility of internal audit findings and ensures that management cannot improperly influence audit scope, methodology, or reporting conclusions. This governance relationship reinforces organizational accountability and supports continuous improvement of internal control systems. According to the framework, the Audit Committee is responsible for overseeing the work of the internal audit function through several specific responsibilities. The committee should approve the appointment or termination of the head of internal audit, thereby protecting the independence of the function from executive management influence. By controlling key personnel decisions relating to internal audit leadership, the committee ensures that internal auditors remain accountable primarily to the board rather than operational management. This reporting structure strengthens objectivity and reinforces the independence necessary for effective governance assurance. Another important responsibility is to ensure that the internal audit function remains accountable to the Audit Committee rather than executive management. Direct reporting relationships enable internal auditors to communicate significant governance concerns, control weaknesses, fraud risks, or operational deficiencies without fear of management interference. Such independence is essential because internal audit frequently evaluates the effectiveness of management controls and governance practices. The Audit Committee therefore provides an appropriate governance channel through which internal audit findings can be communicated directly to independent directors responsible for organizational oversight. The Audit Committee must also review and assess the annual internal audit work plan, ensuring that audit resources focus upon the organization's most significant risks and governance priorities. Risk-based audit planning enables internal audit activities to align with strategic objectives while providing assurance over areas presenting the greatest potential exposure to operational failure, fraud, regulatory non-compliance, or financial misstatement. The committee also monitors and assesses the effectiveness and efficiency of the internal audit function, evaluating audit quality, coverage, methodology, and organizational contribution while ensuring that sufficient resources and professional competence exist to fulfill audit responsibilities effectively. Finally, the committee ensures that internal audit recommendations are implemented by management, thereby transforming audit findings into practical governance improvements that strengthen internal controls and organizational performance. The relationship between the Audit Committee and external auditors is equally important because external auditors provide independent assurance regarding the fairness of financial statements and the integrity of corporate reporting. The Audit Committee acts as the board's primary liaison with external auditors, ensuring that the audit process remains independent, objective, and effective while protecting shareholder interests through appropriate governance oversight. Effective cooperation between the Audit Committee and external auditors enhances financial reporting quality, reduces agency problems, and strengthens public confidence in corporate disclosures. The program highlights several responsibilities of the Audit Committee regarding external auditors. The committee should recommend the appointment of the external auditor to the board while also overseeing the selection process for new external auditors, ensuring that appointments are based upon competence, independence, and professional capability rather than management preference. Independent oversight of auditor selection strengthens governance by reducing potential conflicts of interest and preserving auditor objectivity throughout the audit engagement. The Audit Committee is also responsible for approving the terms of engagement and remuneration of external auditors, ensuring that audit scope and fees support a high-quality audit without creating inappropriate economic dependence. At the commencement of each annual audit, the committee should review audit plans and discuss the scope of the audit with external auditors, ensuring that significant financial reporting risks receive appropriate audit attention. Following completion of the audit, the committee should carry out a post-completion audit review, evaluating audit effectiveness and considering opportunities to improve future audit quality and governance processes. These responsibilities promote continuous improvement and strengthen the effectiveness of external assurance. Perhaps the most critical responsibility is ensuring that external auditors remain independent and objective throughout the engagement. The Audit Committee evaluates potential conflicts of interest, auditor relationships with management, non-audit services provided by the audit firm, and other factors that could impair independence or create the appearance of compromised objectivity.